Advanced grammar objective questions, along with answers and detailed explanations for each. You have 5 seconds each question. Chose the right answer. 1. Which of the following sentences uses the correct subjunctive mood? A. If I was you, I would apologize. B. If I were you, I would apologize. C. If I am you, I will apologize. D. If I have been you, I would apologize. Answer: B. If I were you, I would apologize. Explanation: the subjunctive mood is used for hypothetical or non-real situations. In the subjunctive, we use were instead of was after if, even with singular subjects like I or he, she. The structure is if plus subject plus were plus base verb. 2. Identify the sentence with the correct use of reported speech. A. She asked me, do you like chocolate? B. She asked me if I liked chocolate. C. She asked me if I liked chocolate. D. She asked me if I had liked chocolate. Answer: C. She asked me if I liked chocolate. Explanation: when reporting a question in indirect speech, the verb tense changes. In this case, the direct speech, do you like chocolate, is in present simple, but in reported speech, it changes to past simple, if I liked chocolate. 3. Which sentence is an example of mixed conditionals? A. If I have finished the report, I will go home. B. If I had finished the report, I would go home. C. If I had finished the report, I would have gone home. D. If I had finished the report, I would be going home. Answer: D. If I had finished the report, I would be going home. Explanation: mixed conditionals combine elements of different time references. In this case, the past perfect had finished, unreal past, and present continuous would be going, hypothetical present, create a mixed conditional. It expresses a past condition with a present result. 4. Choose the correct sentence with parallel structure. A. She enjoys reading, writing, and to swim. B. She enjoys to read, writing, and swimming. C. She enjoys reading, writing, and swimming. D. She enjoys reading, to write, and swimming. Answer: C. She enjoys reading, writing, and swimming. Explanation: parallel structure means that similar parts of a sentence, verbs, nouns, etc., are in the same grammatical form. In this case, all the gerunds, verbs ending in ing, are used consistently: reading, writing, and swimming. 5. Choose the sentence with correct use of the past perfect tense. A. By the time I arrived, they had left. B. By the time I arrive, they had left. C. By the time I arrived, they have left. D. By the time I arrive, they will have left. Answer: A. By the time I arrived, they had left. Explanation: the past perfect tense, had plus past participle, is used to express an action that was completed before another action in the past. They had left happened before I arrived. 6. Which sentence demonstrates correct use of a non-defining relative clause? A. The book which is on the table is mine. B. The book which is on the table is mine. C. The book which is on the table is interesting. D. The book that is on the table is interesting. Answer: B. The book, which is on the table, is mine. Explanation: a non-defining relative clause adds extra information to a sentence, but does not change the meaning of the sentence. It is separated by commas, and uses which, not that. 7. Choose the sentence with the correct use of a gerund after a preposition. A. She is interested in to learn new languages. B. She is interested in learning new languages. C. She is interested in learned new languages. D. She is interested in learn new languages. Answer: B. She is interested in learning new languages. Explanation: after prepositions, we use the gerund form, verb plus ing. The correct form is interested in learning, not to learn. 8. Which sentence uses the correct form of the adjective? A. This book is more better than the other one. B. This book is more good than the other one. C. This book is better than the other one. D. This book is gooder than the other one. Answer: C. This book is better than the other one. Explanation: better is the comparative form of good. More, better, and gooder are incorrect. The correct comparative form of good is better. 9. Choose the correct sentence with subject-verb agreement. A. Neither of the boys are playing soccer. B. Neither of the boys is playing soccer. C. Neither of the boys were playing soccer. D. Neither of the boys be playing soccer. Answer: B. Neither of the boys is playing soccer. Explanation: the phrase neither of is singular, so the verb must also be singular. Is agrees with the singular subject. 10. Which sentence has the correct use of the future perfect tense? A. By next week, I will finish the report. B. By next week, I will have finished the report. C. By next week, I finish the report. D. By next week, I will finish the report. Answer: B. By next week, I will have finished the report. Explanation: the future perfect tense expresses an action that will be completed before a specified time in the future. It is formed with will have plus past participle. 11. Which sentence demonstrates correct use of the conditional perfect tense? A. If I had known about the meeting, I would have attended. B. If I had known about the meeting, I would have attended. C. If I had known about the meeting, I would have attending. D. If I know about the meeting, I would have attended. Answer: B. If I had known about the meeting, I would have attended. Explanation: the third conditional is used for hypothetical situations in the past and is formed using it plus past perfect, would have plus past participle. Here, attended is the correct past participle. 12. Choose the correct sentence with correct use of a noun clause. A. She didn't know what time does the meeting start. B. She didn't know what time the meeting starts. C. She didn't know what time the meeting started. D. She didn't know what time the meeting was starting. Answer: C. She didn't know what time the meeting started. Explanation: a noun clause can act as the object of the verb. Here, what time the meeting started is a noun clause acting as the object of know. The verb in the clause is in the past tense, started, because it is reporting an action in the past.